I'm Katherine Zimmerman from the American Enterprise Institute's Critical Threats Project. The United States adopted a policy of disengagement with Somalia after its retreat following Black Hawk Down. Today, an al-Qaeda affiliate, al-Shabaab, controls significant territory in that country. What can the United States do to prevent al-Shabaab from posing the same threat that al-Qaeda did from Afghanistan 10 years ago?
Congressman Paul?
You're talking about al-Qaeda, correct?
No.
You have to understand who the al-Qaeda really is. The al-Qaeda responds in a very deliberate fashion. Matter of fact, Paul Wolfowitz explained it very clearly after 9/11. He said that al-Qaeda is inspired by the fact that we had bases in Saudi Arabia. So if you want to inspire al-Qaeda, just meddle in that region. That will inspire the al-Qaeda. Matter of fact, he went on to say that that was a good reason for us to remove the base that we had in 15 years in Saudi Arabia, and that we shouldn't have done that. So there is a response. Al-Qaeda responds to that, and they're quite annoyed with it. So if you have a no-fly zone over Syria, that's an act of war. What if we had China put a no-fly zone over our territory? I don't think we would like that. And I think we should practice a policy of goodwill to other people. What about saying that we don't do anything to any other country that we don't have them do to us? When we had a no-fly zone over Iraq, it was meant to be regime change, and evidently some want to have regime change. But what is our business? Why should we spend more money and more lives to get involved in another war? That is the internal affairs of the other nations, and we don't need another nation to start nation building. We have way too many already. So this is just looking for more trouble. I would say, why don't we mind our own business?
Governor Romney, where do you stand?
Wolf, that is a foreign policy. It's different than President Obama's, but similar in some respects. President Obama's foreign policy is one of saying, first of all, America is just another nation with a flag. I believe America is an exceptional and unique nation. President Obama feels that we're going to be a nation which has multipolar, balancing militaries. I believe that American military superiority is the right course. President Obama says that we have people throughout the world with common interests. I actually don't agree with him. I think there are people in the world that want to oppress other people, that are evil. President Obama seems to think that we're going to have a global century, an Asian century. I believe we have to have an American century, where America leads the free world and the free world leads the entire world. President Obama apologizes for America. It is time for us to be strong as a nation. And if we are strong with a military and an economy that are so strong, no one in the world will try and attempt to threaten us or to attack our friends.
Just to be precise, are you with Governor Perry on declaring a no-fly zone over Syria?
No, this is not the time for a no-fly zone over Syria. This is the time for us to use not only sanctions but covert actions within Syria to get regime change there. There are people in the military that are shifting over, that are becoming part of the rebel effort. We should support those efforts. We need to meet with the Alawites to make sure they understand that they have a future after Assad, that they don't have to link with him. He's getting pressured now from both Turkey as well as Saudi Arabia. They're coming and putting pressure on him. The Arab League is putting pressure on him. That's the right way to go. And by the way, they have 5,000 tanks in Syria. A no-fly zone wouldn't be the right military action. Maybe a no-drive zone. I mean, this is a nation which is not bombing its people at this point, and the right course is not military.
We're ready to wrap it up, but let me let Governor Perry react.
Yeah, as I said the no-fly zone is one of the options that we have, but I think you need to leave it on the table to make sure, because this is not just about Syria. This is about Iran and those two as a partnership in exporting terrorism around the world. And if we're going to be serious about saving Israel, we better get serious about Syria and Iran, and we better get serious right now.